Clock on the wall says 12:01. Coffee's gone cold, this trial ain't done. Your side of the bed still tucked in tight. I call the witness of a wasted life. Midnight verdict, guilty as sin. Judge and jury staring back from my own skin. Every wrong word echoes like a door slammed shut. Midnight verdict. I was the night. You were the cut. Your picture leans in that thrift store frame. Glass all cracked, like we said each other's names. I pour one more, swear I'll let you go, but the bottle keeps telling me what I already know. Midnight verdict, guilty as sin. Judge and jury staring back from my own skin. Every wrong word echoes like a door slammed shut. Midnight verdict. I took the stand when I let you leave. Swore I was fine, lied through my teeth. Now every shadow in this empty house reads a sentence out loud. Reads a sentence out loud. Midnight verdict, guilty as sin. Judge and jury staring back from my own skin. Every wrong word echoes like a door slammed shut. Midnight verdict. And I was the knife. Rope burns on my shadow, sun dying in my glass, boot prints in the red dirt, all heading to the past. You left like a bad law, signed and never read. Your goodbye was a gravestone you carved in my head. Noose Horizon, where the sky leans down to hang my name. Noose Horizon, every sunset pulls that rope the same. If there's mercy, it's hiding in that rust-red rain. Noose Horizon, stretch me till I slip right out this pain. Your picture in the truck dust, face scratched by the years. talk to it at stoplights, like you're right in the mirror. This town keeps its secrets nailed to leaning poles. Every porch a confession, swinging slow in the cold. I ain't asking for forgiveness, I ain't begging for a sign, just a wind strong enough to snap this sagging line. If tomorrow ever finds me on that bleeding edge of sky, I'll be walking toward the darkness till the daylight learns to die. Noose Horizon, where the sky leans down to hang my name. Noose Horizon, every sunset pulls that rope the same. If there's mercy, it's hiding in that rust-red rain. Noose Horizon, stretch me till I slip right out this pain. Your name's still carved in that post by the gate. Wind leans on like it carries your weight. I still park my truck where your taillights used to fade. Talk to the dark, like it's you I'm trying to save. I've been digging whiskey graves, pouring bottles in the ground, burying every vow we made, where the dirt don't make a sound. If I plan enough of this pain, will you rise up from the past I paid? Till you do, I'll spend my days knee deep in whiskey graves. Your Bible's open on the bed where you pray. Page corners curled on the verse you underlined in red. I keep reading it wrong through the blur and the shake. You ask God for mercy, I just asked him for your face. Bartender says, son, that hole won't ever fill. I'll just not tip back another, let it burn, let it spill. Cause I don't want the lesson, I just want my yesterday. So I'll keep shoveling shadows on this worn out piece of clay. find me where the wild dogs won't even come around alone. Dust on my boots, mud on my knees, names on a stone stare back at me. Half-burned letter crushed in my hand, your last goodbye still in the ash. Graveyard mercy, take this weight from me. I've been sleeping with my ghost where the roots cut deep. If there's a corner of heaven for the lost like me, let the cold ground hold me gentle, show a little graveyard mercy. I talk to the dark like it answers back. Ask every crow how to turn time flat. Your Sunday dress hanging by one sleeve smells like the life we couldn't keep. If love was a sin, then mark my stone, carve every lie I ever told. But if you still hear my name in the rain, lay one wildflower on my shame. Just one wildflower on my shame. Empty chair across this table, coffee stain in the shape of your name, boot prints fade in the hallway dust, but your echo still leans on my frame. Outlaw silence, gun smoke in my chest, every word we never said carved into my breath. Outlaw silence, you done broke this town in two. This quiet pulls a trigger every time I think of you. Your black hat hangs by the doorway, shadow falls where your shoulder once lay. Wind plays cards with the porch swing chain. House holds its breath like it's praying you'd stay. Outlaw silence, gun smoke in my chest, every word we never said carved into my breath. Outlaw silence, you done broke this town in two. This quiet pulls a trigger every time I think of you. Judge in the mirror says, let her ride, but the jury of memories won't let it slide. If loving you's a crime, I'll do my time in this lifelong hush on the county line. took my brother before I learned his name. Now every road at sundown looks like that water, looks the same. Coffee gone cold on the dashboard, dust on a photograph face. Your eyes stuck in the rear view, staring holes through empty space. Your jacket on the front seat still smells like summer rain. I talk like you can hear me, call your name into the grain. Darkwater Trail, where the lost ones ride beside me. Every mile a ghost that I inhale. Darkwater Trail, I keep driving like you'll find me, but the map runs out where the memories fail. On Darkwater Trail, town line sign in the mirror, leaning like it gave up hope. Bar outside of Amarillo, your lipstick on my old smoke. I swore I'd quit that last night. You swore you'd leave this town. Now it's just your echo laughing every time the sun goes down. Headlights cut through cotton fields like a slow dull blade. I see you in the broken lines, then you blur, then you fade. If I make it to the river, will it take me to? I ain't scared of sinking, I'm just scared of leaving you. Darkwater Trail, where the lost ones ride beside me. Every mile a ghost that I inhale. Darkwater Trail, I keep driving like you'll find me, but the map runs out where the memories fade. Darkwater Trail, found your Bible on the table, coffee stain on Revelation. My ring still in the ashtray next to all my explanations. This is my last testament, signed in whiskey, smoke and regret. Every word I never said, folded like a letter on your side of the bed. If you're gone when the morning comes, can't say I didn't see it. This is my last testament, and I pray you still believe it. There's a dent in your old pillow where your dreams used to be. I've been talking to the ceiling, 'cause you won't talk to me. If there's mercy for a fool like me, let it find you first, then bury me. Carve it quiet on that stone. I broke her heart, but I came home. Six miles past redemption, there's a rusted out sign, half gone, shot clean through by someone who never made it home. My headlights cut through nothing, just a drunk old ribbon of road. Your name on my tongue like bourbon, burning quiet and cold. 6 miles past redemption, I keep driving like it ain't there, like I can't outrun confession in this broken leather chair. If you were waiting at that exit, I still miss it out of pride. 6 miles past redemption, I just pass it every time. Your Bible's in the glove box, pages curled from a motel ring. There's a ring in the ashtray, I keep turning with my veins. Radio's a low ghost humming, some cheap hymn out of tune. I kill it, hear my heartbeat like a hammer in this tune. There's a gas pump, one long window, where we argued till it closed. I see us in the glass now, two strangers I once chose. I could turn around this second hit the brakes, let go the fight. But the farther I get from mercy, the more it looks like life. Old moves wind through the chapel door, name on the stone I can't ignore. Your Sunday dress still hanging by the bed, coffee cup rain where your hand was rested, dust on the Bible open on that same verse. Blessed are the broken, guess I'm the worst. Ashes in a southern prayer, falling on my shaking hands, smoke in the stained glass air, rising where I tried to stand. Every hallelujah hurts, every whisper finds you there. I'm choking on your name and dirt, ashes in a southern prayer. That old pine box lowered through my stair, red clay mud on my Sunday wear. The preacher said let go, but he didn't see your eyes in the rear view mirror. Every time I drive, I trace your name on a fogged up rear view. Mouth those vows like I'm still beside you. If heaven hears these cracked up words I bear, Take what's left of me with these ashes and a southern prayer. Black boots on the dashboard, mud dried like old blood. Your note on the sun visor, folded like a white flag. 2 lanes run forever, but the radio gave out last time. Ashtray full of almost, pictures face down. My hands shake on the wheel, same hands that let you go. Every mile a quiet verdict on a crime you'll never know. Black boots, no way home. Left the house, lost the road. All these lines, all this smoke, but there's black boots and no way home. Black boots, and no way home. Your coat in the backseat, sleeve caught on the safety belt. I reach like you're still breathing, grab nothing but warm felt. Motel signs keep flickering, red letters that just say leave. I pass them like confessionals, too stubborn to believe. I could turn around right now, say your name, say I was wrong, but pride's a rusted barrel and I keep pushing on. Headlights carve a canyon through a field of winter balm. The farther that I drive from you, the less this feels like my own. Black boots, no way home. Left the house, lost the road. All these lines, all this smoke, but there's black boots and no way home. Black boots and no way home. Wind chimes on the back porch, ain't moved in a year. Coffee cup is stained dark, right where you left it here. Your boots by the doorway, dust on every seam. I talk to the shadow, you answer in a dream. silent gallows hanging in my chest. Every word we never said swinging in the west. Silent gallows creaking when I breathe. Love died quiet in this house, but it never left me. Your dress in the closet smells like summer rain. Polaroids are curling at the corners of your name. I drive past the churchyard, headlights on your stone. Radio is turned down so I can hear you go. The silent gallows hanging in my chest. Every word we never said swinging in the west. Silent gallows creaking when I breathe. Love died quiet in this house, but it never left me. If guilt had a timbre, it'd sound like this floor. Every step I didn't take to keep you from that door. If ghosts had a heartbeat, it'd pound like my own, tied to this old farmhouse like a rope to a bone. Glass on the counter, lip print dust, chair pulled out like you left in a rush. Clock hands crawling, but they circle the drain. This old house whisper every inch of your name. Whiskey silence, sitting where you used to sit, talking in circles with a bottle and a cigarette. You're in that doorway, leaning like you might step in. Whiskey silent pours me the night again. Two plates in the sink, only one ever gets clean. Coats on the hook, like a photograph in between. Radio's humming, but I keep the volume low, 'cause I still hear your footsteps in the the spaces between the notes. I light your last match, watch the smoke draw your face. Say I'm gonna quit you, then I kill the taste. Every swallow is another slow goodbye to the man I was before you cut the sky. First show I hit cold clay, late June, the sun sinking slow like it knew too soon. Your name on the stone, still wet on my tongue. My hands in the dirt, my heart coming undone. Gravebound soul, I left my love in a hole in the ground. Gravebound soul, I talk to the dark when the world's too loud. If you hear a man singing low to the bones he found, that's my gravebound soul, trying hard not to drag you down. You dress in the chair, boots by the back door, coffee cup stained like you just wanted more. I sleep on the edge, leave your side made up, still set out a plate, still pour you a cup. Preacher said let go, but he don't share this bed. He don't wake to your perfume fading from my head. So I keep one foot here in this broken town, and one where the worms pull my promises down. Gravebound soul, gravebound soul. Almost my fingers, dirt in my teeth, your name on my tongue like a rusted belief. Empty pews in my attic, old hymn books turn to mold. I drink from your chipped coffee cup, just to taste something old. Your boots by the back door still lean like they might move. I talk to them at midnight, ask what I'm supposed to prove. This is my rust prayer, murmur to a sky gone blind. Bend nails, brown water, every word stains my mind. If you still hear me, darling, through the static of the rain out there, I'm on my knees in the dust of us, calling out this rust prayer. The fence wire hums in the wind like it remembers your laugh. Yeah, I trace your name in the window fall, then wipe out the past. Moonlight on the kitchen knife catches every small regret. I set it down beside your plate like you ain't gone yet. I don't light candles, I don't quote any song, I just count the stains on the ceiling and the bones in my palm. If there's a heaven for the broken who never learned how to leave, let it be this fallen farmhouse, let it be this belief. Half tank, half gone, the yellow line keeps dragging on. Cold wind creeping through this cold, you left your name in my throat. Whiskey on a broken road, your ghost riding shotgun, talking low. Every mile just burned your name in the dark on this dash, like a brand in the grain. Whiskey on a broken road, I keep sipping what I should have let go. If I make it to the state line, Lord, will it hurt this slow? Whiskey on a broken road, your notes in the visor, folded thin, 4 words bleeding through the ink, this can't win. Radio's a Just us and the dust. One bare bulb over my head. Your picture's curled on the dashboard, like it's trying to climb out the dead. This is my last confession. Lay it down here on the floor. If there's a God still counting, He knows what I'm sorry for. I loved you like a loaded weapon, never learned to set it down. This is my last confession before this bottle drags me out of town. That ring still sleeps in my pocket, cold as the words that I chose. I watched your tail light shiver in the frost on the windows. I keep setting one more place at the table, talking to a ghost in your chair. If forgiveness is something I'm able, I'll start by speaking it into the air. This is my last confession. Lay it down here on the floor. If there's a God still counting, He knows what I'm sorry for. Found a Bible in a ditch, pages burned. Spine-torn red dirt on the leather, like it knew what I'd done. Whiskey stain on my collar, gun all on my hand. Your name in the margin, written over old commands. These are my outlaw songs, muttered under shaking breath. Prayers for the ones I lost, wagers I place with death. If there's a mercy left for the wolves and the weary damned, let it fall, let it fall on a broken, unholy man. Every mile writes another verse. buzzard circle my shadow, keeping patient time. I drag your ghost in the rear view like a busted star. Ever forgive me, Father, just dissolves in time. If you're still listening to rusted hearts and drifting sun, I ain't asking for heaven, just silence when the sirens come. If you're still listening to rusted hearts and drifting suns, I ain't asking for heaven, just silence when the sirens come. Gravel road under my boots, moon like a busted lantern, your name carved into my thumb, still bleeding through the bandage. Old church leaning in the dark, cross crooked as my halo, wind hums that same old hymn I swore I'd stop remembering. Midnight gallows swinging in my chest, every sin I ever loved hanging by a thread. You were my pardon, signed and never read. Midnight gallows, I'm the rope around my neck, bottle rolling on the dash, cheap fire in my veins. Your seat's an empty jury box, I'm confessing to the rain. Headlights paint your silhouette on every broken fence post I reach, but it's just dust and the echo of your almost. Midnight gallows swinging in my chest, every sin I ever loved hanging by a thread. You were my pardon, signed and never read. Midnight gallows, and the rope around my neck. If I turned back at the river, if I'd lay down all my pride, would you be here in this truck bed, counting every star in the sky? Now every road runs to that night where your tail lights disappeared, and I've been walking to that scaffold for 100 wasted years. Coffee's gone cold on the dashboard, ash in the trail like snow. Your name in the fog on the windshield fades as the engine blows low. Burned horizon, where the sky ran out of flame. I keep driving through the ruins of your name. Smell of you still in this jacket, like a ghost that won't move on. Burned horizon, I'm the only thing still holding on. Motel signs dying in silence, one blue flicker, then black. Your picture keeps riding the shotgun, face down, but it still looks back. If I turn around, there's nothing. If I carry on, there's less, just mile markers like gravestones, numbered miles of your last breath. So I chase that faded orange where the daylight used to be. Sing your name into the rear view till the rear view swallows me. Burn horizon, burn horizon. I found God in a broken tail light, red glass bleeding on that county road. Your name shaking in my rearview mirror, like I knew what my hands had done. These crossroad sins keep calling me back. Every turn I take leads to where I began. I'm bury the truth, then I dig it up again. I can't outrun these crossroad sins. Your suitcase still in the backseat, one strap torn from the last big fight. Your cheap ring cold on my finger, like a death I was scared to lose. If I turn left, we'd be laughing by now. If I turn right, you'd be halfway to town. I kill the moment by standing still. Now every road I drive runs uphill.